Hello and welcome to the Operations Toolbox podcast, the show that solopreneurs turn to learn about the fundamental tools, systems, and structure needed to run a successful business without feeling overworked and overwhelmed. My name is Tanya Harrison and I'll be your host and your guide. And again, welcome to episode 1. I'm so excited, guys. Now, today's topic is around setting goals for your business. But I have an unpopular opinion as to how solopreneurs, specifically solopreneurs, should approach goal setting and planning. Now, this podcast is being released at the top of the year and it's perfect time for those solopreneurs and business owners to start setting those big goals, or the bag, as I like to refer to as big, ambitious goals. Now, I'm going to share what my unpopular opinion is, and I want you to walk with me through this. So my unpopular opinion has to do with the number of goals that you should set when you're doing your annual goal setting and planning. I believe that you should only set one growth goal and align everything with that goal. Now, this is extremely different, especially since most of us as solopreneurs, we have a lot of goals. There's a lot of things that we want to accomplish over the coming year. And sometimes it could seem like you're not doing enough if I'm telling you to only set one goal. But the goal that I'm telling you to set is the growth goal, because most of us are in the growth phase. So we're trying to grow our businesses. So what is a growth goal? A growth goal is something that's going to propel your business to the next level. And this could be in terms of the amount of money you want to make, the amount of customers you want to serve, or it could be that you want to be at the top of your field in a specific industry. So decide what your growth goal is and then align everything to that. So let me give you an example of how this looks. I worked for a company that wanted to become number 1 in their industry. At the time they set that goal, they were number 5. The only goal they had was to become number 1. And every single thing that we did aligned with that one goal. This is a company that made millions of dollars. Guess what happened? They became number 1. Everyone in that organization knew what the goal was, regardless of the position that you were in. And we all play a part in helping them become number 1. And that was the only thing that we focused on. And any other initiatives that were implemented or supporting goals, they all went back to being number 1. That's what having focus does. It's referred to as the discipline of focus. If you've ever read the book 4 Disciplines of Execution, it is number 1. And for large organizations, they recommend that they only have 1 to 3 goals max. And they refer to them as WIGs, wildly important goals. 1 to 3. And we're talking about huge organizations that have hundreds and even thousands of employees. Because one thing that they realized is the discipline of focus. And that's something as solopreneurs that we have to implement. So having one growth goal and doing everything in your business, aligning everything in your business with that one goal will keep you focused and you improve your chances of accomplishing that goal. So the thing becomes, what about all of these other things that I want to do? My question to you would be, how do they align with your one growth goal? So I recommend that you take a holistic view of your business and you identify any initiatives or supporting goals that are aligned with your one big goal. And when I say take a holistic view of your business, the 5 core areas that you're going to look at are your finances, customer value, sales and marketing. We know that we have to look at that one, right? Operations is huge. And usually operations plays a part in all of your goals. And the last one is professional development and team. So when you take a look at your business and you look across all of those areas, how do they align with your one big goal? So let's say, for an example, that you have a goal to accomplish a certain amount of money and you have your reason why, because we want to create meaningful goals, and we will talk about that in another episode. But you have your one growth goal, and your growth goal happens to be with revenue. Say your number is $150,000 for 2023. That's your revenue goal. When you look at the other areas in your business, so when you look at customer value, are there things that you can do to improve the value of what you provide to your customers? And the reason why this becomes in alignment is because usually the better you serve your clients, the more clients you have. So your customers are either going to come back or they're going to refer people, and they're willing to pay a higher amount of money for more value. So you could create a goal in that specific area. Same thing with the other areas that we mentioned, right? So you got sales and marketing. Marketing is huge. How are you going to attract people in order to meet this goal of 150,000? How are you going to attract them? How are you going to convert them into customers and clients? This could be, something as simple as having a content plan for social media, running ads, if you run ads, but you have to determine what that goal is. But think about it. Every single goal or supporting goal or initiative is what I call them. They should align with your one growth goal. Everything should line up with how am I going to get to $150,000 by the end of 2023. So that's my unpopular opinion. And I understand that sometimes people think that it sounds like you're asking me to do less. And in a sense, I am. I'm asking you to focus. Because once you focus and you put all of your energy and effort behind that goal, you increase the chances of achieving that goal in your business. So pick something that really means a lot to you. Pick something that is going to propel your business to the next level. And then take a step back and look at your business across all areas and decide what initiatives you want to implement that align with your one growth goal. Sounds good? Well, we all know that great goals start with having a clear vision. So go ahead and look below, and you can download the free guide to help you create your vision, mission, and core values so you can get started with creating your best goals yet. Thank you for joining me for this podcast, and I'll talk to you next week.